Greetings, Eric Bakker, naturopath from New Zealand. Here's a question for you guys. Well, I got the question. I'm going to reply to the question. Why do I have achy and sore body even though I don't do any strenuous exercise? Is it Candida? If you've got body pain, it's good to determine where the body pain is. You know, how severe it is, the frequency, like how often you get it, how long you've had it for. All these questions are very important. There are many reasons why you can get body pain. The first thing I would check out, though, the first question I always have for you, if you were to see me as a patient, was, okay, you've got body pain, but what about digestive health? Are you getting any kind of untoward, symptoms, signs or symptoms there? Are you having any bloating or gas or constipation or diarrhea? Have you any issues around food? Do certain foods react with you? Have you had antibiotics? If so, when did you have them? How long did you have them for? I'm fishing for information. I'm trying to find out if this person destroyed or partially destroyed their gut through antibiotic use, which is about half my work, by the way, repairing digestive health after destroyed antibiotics. So if medical doctors are watching this now, thanks. You've been keeping me employed for a long time, okay? It's really sad, but that's just how it is. Sore, achy body, no exercise, leaky gut. That's the first thing that comes to my mind, is how permeable is this patient's small intestine, particularly if I hear the word antibiotics, uttered by that patient. I'll be immediately thinking, okay, let's see what the gut's like. And then I'll be questioning about different foods to see how they react with the person's system. And many times there'll be a permeability there. Many times there'll be a drug there. It could be acetaminophen or paracetamol prescription for a sore knee or whatever, a sore back for like 10 years. It could be oxycodone. It could be a sleeping pill. It could be an anxiety pill. I mean, it could be any kind of pill. But pills often, prescribed pills long-term, undermine the gut, create leaky gut, and a lot of problems. I've seen this with people on PPI drugs or acid blockers, long-term, achiness in the body. I've seen this with people on statin drugs, achiness in the body. And these stupid drugs designed to lower cholesterol. I mean, we need drugs that raise people's IQ, not lower cholesterol. Think about it. Now, you may be laughing right now, but I get sick and tired of all the carnage out there, the pharmaceutical carnage. I'm sick to my back teeth of it. I'll be retiring in a few years. And I just feel so sorry for the carnage out there. So many people get leaky gut and destroyed gut through this system, medical system. I'm not here to bag doctors at all, or the system. I mean, I've got used to the system now. But this is a big part of why people do get leaky gut. It's pharmaceutical medication. I'm not saying you've got leaky gut, but I'm saying it's one of the key reasons people get body pain and muscular pain is the permeability. So get a stool test done, a comprehensive digestive stool test through your naturopath, through your medical doctor, to determine what's going on there in terms of the microbiology in your digestive system. The doctor will also be able to look there and see if there's any inflammatory markers showing in the stool test. And they'll be looking for blood, they'll be looking for mucus, all sorts of things that could show that there's inflammation going on in the gut. So that's one scenario. Another scenario is I immediately think about fibromyalgia. So in that situation, I'd be doing hormone testing for adrenal function and thyroid function. I'd be looking at hypothalamic function to see, what's going on there. Temperature dysregulation or sleep dysregulation. Could be many different issues underpinning this pain. Thyroid dysfunction is a key one for body pain. Fibromyalgia, if you go and have a look at the work done by Dr. John Lowe, L-O-W-E, The Metabolic Treatment of Fibromyalgia. Very good book, by the way. John passed away tragically in an accident several years ago, but Dr. Lowe was a very big expert in the fibromyalgia field. And after having studied John's work, I started to discover that many people with sore, achy body who don't exercise like crazy necessarily can have an underlying thyroid dysfunction. Excuse me, I've got a dry throat at the moment. So, how would you determine that? Well, you do very extensive thyroid testing. You look at the antibodies, you look at thyroid stimulating hormone, you look at T3 and T4, you do an iodine test, I always test patients out for iodine levels if they've got a lot of body pain, muscle pain, especially if they've got pain in paired points, you know, like similar points on different parts of the back, upper body, shoulders, you know, etc. The pharmaceutical medication T3 can have an incredibly powerful effect on reversing body pain with fibromyalgia. I've seen this in some instances. Literally within a week, I had a patient who could barely lift her arms to going like that within 1 week on 30 milligrams of T3 each day. It's incredible, but I've seen it right in front of my eyes. It was mind-blowing. So if you've got body pain, muscle pain particularly, get your thyroid checked out if everything else checks out fine. Get your small intestine checked out. You may want to do a SIBO breath test, or you can also do a lactulose and mannitol permeability test to see if the gut really is leaky and how bad it is leaky. As I said, if you've had antibiotics, you really want to do a stool test to see if you've got a lack of beneficial bacteria, which often underpin, you know, pain in the body. So I hope that gives you guys some useful information. And if you're still watching this video, subscribe to this channel. I need more subscribers. And be sure to get my email, be on my email list so you'll get regular email updates of some pretty cool stuff coming up. Thanks for tuning in.